Ever wondered if an elusive organization could pull the strings of the world from the shadows? What if I told you that the Illuminati is more than a mere conspiracy theory? That's right, friends. The Illuminati narrative is far from a modern invention. It was born in the heart of Europe in the year 1776 under the official name of the Bavarian Illuminati. This secret society was formed with the lofty goals of opposing religious influence over public life, abuses of state power, and supporting women's education and equality. But as the winds of time blew, the organization was supposedly disbanded, crushed under the weight of the Bavarian government's heavy hand. That's what the history books would have us believe, at least. But was it really dissolved, or did it merely retreat further into the darkness? As the curtain of time drops, we'll delve deeper into this enigma, peeling back the layers of secrecy and mystery that surround the Illuminati. What if the CIA, America's premier intelligence agency, was in cahoots with the Illuminati? Let's delve into this intriguing proposition, shall we? The Central Intelligence Agency, or the CIA, has a long and checkered history filled with accusations of crossing lines and pushing boundaries. One such instance is the MK-Ultra program. Sound like a sci-fi movie title? Well, the reality was even stranger. This was a top-secret CIA project that was aimed at investigating the possibility of controlling the human mind. Now, where does the Illuminati fit into this picture? The Illuminati, as the lore goes, is a secret society with an ambitious goal: global domination. And what better way to control the world than to control the minds of its inhabitants? The MK-Ultra program was carried out in the 50s and 60s, during the height of the Cold War. It involved a series of experiments on human subjects, some of which were illegal. The goal? To identify drugs and procedures to be used in interrogations, in order to weaken individuals and force confessions through mind control. Sounds eerily similar to the Illuminati's world domination goal, doesn't it? Furthermore, the CIA's involvement in covert operations around the world, from regime changes in Iran and Chile to the Bay of Pigs invasion in Cuba, has often been seen as a manifestation of the Illuminati's reputed influence. These operations, while officially aimed at protecting American interests, have often led to widespread instability and have been used to justify allegations of a dark, hidden hand-guiding world events. Now, this isn't to say that every CIA operation has the Illuminati's fingerprints all over it, but it does make one wonder, doesn't it? Could there be a shadowy alliance between the world's most powerful intelligence agency and an elusive secret society? Could the CIA be the Illuminati's tool for achieving world domination? Coincidence, or something more sinister? That, dear listeners, is a question we'll leave you to ponder. Imagine a world where the strings of the drug trade are pulled by a clandestine organization. Picture this: a global network of power players, pulling the puppet strings from behind a curtain of secrecy. This isn't the plot of a Hollywood spy thriller. It's the controversial theory that the Illuminati control the global drug trade. The Illuminati, as per this theory, use this control to maintain and expand their influence. They're not just the puppet masters of the drug trade, but the puppet masters of society itself. By controlling the flow of illicit substances, they can manipulate economies, instigate conflicts, and even shape popular culture. Now, if this sounds far-fetched, let's take a moment to consider a related and equally controversial theory: the alleged involvement of the CIA in drug trafficking. This theory holds that the CIA, as part of its covert operations, has been complicit in the drug trade. The aim? To fund their black budget operations and exert control over regions of geopolitical interest. Evidence supporting this theory is often cited from the mid to late 20th century. It suggested that the CIA facilitated the import of drugs into the United States to fund their Cold War operations. Some go further and claim that the CIA deliberately targeted specific communities to create social unrest and justify increased law enforcement and surveillance. In essence, these theories suggest that the CIA and the Illuminati are two sides of the same coin, both using drugs as a tool for control. The CIA, it's alleged, uses drugs to control regions and fund operations. The Illuminati, meanwhile, are said to control the drug trade to maintain their global influence. These are no doubt controversial claims. They challenge our understanding of the world and force us to question who truly holds the reins of power. But it's important to remember that these are just theories. They're pieces of a puzzle that we're trying to solve, glimpses into a world that we may never fully understand. Could these shadowy figures be using drugs as a tool to control the masses? Could the Illuminati be manipulating our minds without us even knowing it? The idea might sound like a plot out of a science fiction novel, but the concept of mind control isn't as far-fetched as you might think. In fact, the Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, has been linked to a covert program known as MK-Ultra, which aimed to develop mind control techniques for possible military use. The project, initiated in the early 1950s, was supposedly shut down in the 70s, but some argue that it merely went underground, becoming even more entwined with the Illuminati's alleged goal of global domination. How does this tie in with the Illuminati, you ask? Well, the Illuminati, as per the conspiracy theories, have always been about control. Control of the governments, control of the economy, and yes, control of our minds. But let's take it a step further. Have you ever wondered why certain trends take off, or why certain celebrities rise to fame seemingly overnight? Some theorists suggest that the Illuminati uses these figures as puppets, influencing the masses through the media, music, and even fashion. You see, by controlling what we see, hear, and wear, they can subtly shape our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. This isn't just about making us buy the latest album or pair of sneakers. It's about steering society in a direction that suits their agenda. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? That our choices might not be our own. That our thoughts could be influenced by forces beyond our control. So next time you find yourself humming along to a catchy tune or sporting the latest trend, ask yourself, am I making this choice because I genuinely like it, or because I've been subtly influenced to do so? Are we all just puppets on a string dancing to the Illuminati's tune? Where does the Illuminati stand in today's world, and how does it affect you? Fast forward from the 18th century to the 21st, and the Illuminati seems to have maintained its rumored reputation. How? Through the insidious influence that it supposedly wields in our daily lives. From politics to pop culture, there's a theory that the footprint of the Illuminati can be found in the most unexpected places. Consider politics. Some theorists argue that the Illuminati influences global decision-making, nudging the world towards a new world order. A world government, they say, controlled by an elite few. But it doesn't stop at politics. The Illuminati's influence is said to extend to pop culture as well. Celebrities flashing supposed Illuminati symbols, song lyrics with hidden meanings, movies with subliminal messages, the list goes on. But the modern-day implications of the Illuminati's supposed influence don't end there. With the rise of technology, the scope for control and influence has widened like never before. Could the Illuminati be using technology to further their goals? Some believe so. Imagine the power of data in the wrong hands. Personal information, browsing habits, likes, dislikes, fears, hopes, all of it can be used to manipulate perceptions and control public opinion. And in the age of social media and artificial intelligence, it's not entirely far-fetched to think that an organization like the Illuminati could exploit this. Then there's the possibility of surveillance. With devices connected to the internet in almost every home, the opportunity for eavesdropping is vast. Not to mention the potential for financial control with the advent of digital currencies and the power to control information through the internet. As we delve into the digital age, we must ask ourselves, are we walking into a trap? Are we becoming entangled in a web of control and manipulation that we can't see? And if the Illuminati does exist, are they the puppet masters pulling the strings? As we dig deeper into the digital age, could we be entangling ourselves further in the Illuminati's web? So, is the Illuminati a reality or just a product of our collective imagination? In our journey today, we've uncovered some intriguing threads. We've explored the enigmatic Illuminati, delving into their alleged connections with the CIA. We've examined the whispers of a sinister drug network and shone a spotlight on the chilling concept of mind control. And we've pondered on the possible influence of the Illuminati in our world today. Yet, we must remember that these are pieces of a complex puzzle, a tapestry woven from a mixture of facts, conjecture, and perhaps a sprinkle of paranoia. Encouragingly, in this age of information, the power to seek the truth lies within your hands. Dive into the ocean of knowledge. Ask questions, probe deeper, and form your own perspectives. Weigh the evidence before you and decide for yourself. Fact or fiction? The truth may be out there, but remember, not everything that glitters is gold.